Hi YouTube family. Well, today I did something very different because most of the time when I go shopping, I go to thrift stores. But today I didn't. Today I bought some things brand new. Home Goods and TJ Maxx is where I went today. And one of the things though that did happen is I did get some sale prices, which is always a good thing. Anyway, for those of you that are joining our channel for the first time, my name is Cheryl. For those of you that are returning, thanks so much. We really enjoy you coming back to our channel, and we hope that if you like our content that you'll subscribe. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you some of the things that I got, and I will include prices. Oh, the first thing that I got was this bedspread. I really like it. It's a quilted type bedspread. This was not on sale. So this one was full price. It's a king and it went for $70 basically. It's $69.99. And you know, it's a lot for me to spend. It's 70 bucks for a bedspread is a lot. But it's new. It's a king. And I've had a bedspread on my bed, the same one every winter for probably the last 10 years. So I don't feel bad about this purchase. I got this plush green blanket. Again, this is for a king. This was full price too. This was $30, $29.99. And I'll show it to you when you put it up against both of them. I'll show you, actually what I'll do is after I make the bed, I'll show you what it looks like together so you can see it. See, decorative, it's a decorative throw blanket. And it is little puppies, which I love puppies. We have one. Her name is Lily. She's a little schnauzer. This kind of looks like a schnauzer right here. Anyway, I saw this. It was on sale for $8. And it's a nice plush blanket. It's a throw. So it's something I know we'll use this winter. We just heard on the news this morning. Today is Friday. I think it's the 10th. The 9th or 10th of October. I'm not sure what the date is, but that's what happens when you're retired. You're not really sure what the date is. But anyway, it's Friday, and they're saying that it's going to snow on Monday. So we got to start buying stuff like this, the warm stuff. I started some Christmas shopping, and my kids are grown. They're adults, young adults, both married, and it's always hard to get them something because when they want something, they buy something. But guess what? The thing is, how many of you think, oh, today I'm going to buy towels, bath towels, I know my kids don't think of that. So I figured, who can't use bath towels? So I bought some white ones. This was $3.50 for a bath towel. It's It's really a nice bath towel too. I mean, look at it. It's thick. It's nice and plush. And it's big. It's a nice big bath towel. So I got that. And I got this towel too. The towels range anywhere between $5 and $3.50. And this is another one. It's a white, same thing. And I'm not sure why this one this looks like the same one. This is $5 and the other one is more. I'm not quite sure why that is, but oh well. Another white towel. And then I got some washcloths. These were, let's see, the washcloths were $5 for 4. And they're nice. I mean, they're nice and thick. So I don't know if they'll still if they have sales like that in your area, but today I bought them for, I thought it was good at prices for the thickness and the quality. These were 5 for 4. So, and I bought 3 packs because I thought this is a really pretty towel. I thought my son, I would give him give him 2 of these. I got 2 with 2 white, and then I'll give him some washcloths. So this color, thought this was a pretty one. This one was $5 for this. But it's it's really nice. And these I got for myself. I thought these were really pretty. Look at that. Look at that pattern. So pretty, and it's plush. I really like this. I'm going to throw these in the bathroom. There's 2 of them, and I got these for $8. Regular, they were $14. So it's a pretty good price, I think. Okay, I just wanted to show you this. Look at how that's going to look. I'm going to put this. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? See the colors? These are green. That's the color green, and then this is a darker color, and this is going to go together. I don't know if it's showing green on here, but it's a very dark plush green, and then it's going to go up against that. I think it's going to look so pretty when I'm done. Anyway, I'm going to show you that on the bed so you can. Okay, this is my bedspread that I just bought. I'm very happy with it. The blanket is a nice, really nice color up against this one. I have pillow shams, but I don't have a king pillow. So I'm going to have to see if I can get a king pillow so I can get that to fit nicely, and then that'll go on each side of the bed there. I do have a money, you know, how we were able to retire at 62. I have a video that will be coming out, but I wanted to put this one out first. I told you that it's going to snow on Monday, which is just a few days from today, because today's Friday, and it's early October. So, well, middle October, I guess. And that's unusual because usually North Dakota starts getting snow on the end of October. So, we still have some winter prep out there. We were doing winter prep. If you guys watched any of our videos, you would have seen that. And I know I think we have some more winter prep going out. But it's been a lot to do. We have a lot of things that we have to do before winter to prep for winter. But I think from what I've been hearing, North Dakota is supposed to get quite a bit of snow. And that I just don't even like the thought of that, because our winters can be really long, especially when we have snow. So, you know, I'm just going to talk to you just a little bit about how we cope, or how I cope with the snow. I'm not originally from North Dakota, but you could call this my home. I was in the Air Force, so I did travel around. I met my husband here, and he lives here. He's from North Dakota, and I've been here since 1985. This is the longest I've ever lived anywhere, and I do like North Dakota. Some of the things that I like about it, well, the main thing is the traffic. There isn't hardly any. It's getting worse because we have more people than we've had in the past. You know, we've got a lot of people that seem to have moved up here, and a lot of things going on, the oil, and we have different things going on that brings some people out here. And so, yeah, I mean, we're getting more people, so we are getting a little bit more traffic. The weather, I love the summers. I absolutely love the summers in North Dakota. They're so nice. And the best thing about the summers in North Dakota is that it stays light till probably 10:30 at night. And I love that. I love the fact that it's light out in the summers till 10:30. So nice. But in the winter again, you know, it is starting to get darker. Now it's starting to get darker than what it has been in the past. But that's another thing that I like about North Dakota. So there's a lack of traffic, better than in a lot of other places. And then the summer is just light out till real late. I can't say it's inexpensive, because I don't think that North Dakota is that inexpensive. You know, there's places that you can buy a house that's cheaper, maybe around, you know, 150, 175,000, but you're talking in the boonies. I mean, you're talking, there's no big town around. They're little places. A lot of them would probably have to be fixed up, and they're not in, you know, near malls and things like that. They're kind of out in the rural areas. So as far as housing goes, I mean, I've seen houses in other places, and I don't think that houses are that much cheaper here than anywhere else. I really don't. The schools are really good. When my kids were in school, I was really happy that we were able to have them go to school in North Dakota. To give you an example, when my daughter graduated from high school, she had 14 people that she graduated with. So my daughter was not just a number in high school. They knew who she was. They knew who we were, the teachers. And it was a really small, it's a real small school. And I really liked the fact that she was able to go, both of my kids were able to go to a small school. I think my son had a little bit more people in his graduating class, maybe 16 or 18. It was small for the whole graduating class. So, again, the schools are really good here, I think. As far as if you don't want to put your kids in private school, I think the North Dakota school systems are pretty good. So that would be another reason for coming, if you wanted to relocate here, that might be a reason to come because of that. Let's see, shopping, it's the same. I mean, I travel, I go shopping to other places, and I don't see a big difference in groceries and things like that. I mean, I know that we do have, because we have a little bit of land that we rent to a farmer that has cattle. We talk to him, and we usually buy a half a cow from him. So beef, because we buy in bulk like that, it fills our big chest freezer up, and so we save money there. As far as beef goes. Hunting galore, fishing, if you like outdoors, it's great, those kinds of things. North Dakota can be a lot of fun for camping and outdoor activities. There's a lot of people that I know that they hunt and they fill their freezers, and that's what they eat. They're eating elk, pheasant, deer, moose. I bet, you can't, I think you can only get one moose in your lifetime, but you can get a moose. Elk is another thing. And fish, if people fill their freezers up with that, and that's what they eat all winter. We are not big game eaters. I mean, I'm not into wild game. I don't care for that. Maybe because I don't know how to cook it. So we usually just go to the grocery store and get chicken and the normal stuff. Turkey is another big thing that people like to hunt out here, is turkey. So, those are things that you can do and maybe save money on if you're a hunter and that's something that you see. As far as the cold goes, 80 below is not uncommon here. It can get that cold when you factor in the wind chill. I've seen 80 below temperatures 2 weeks in a row. I mean, it can get very cold. But, I don't feel a big difference. The only difference, I guess, that there would be is that you would freeze faster if you didn't have, if you weren't protected. If it was, versus 20 below, 80 below, your skin would freeze quicker if it was the colder it is. But as far as the feeling of it, it bites. It's cold. Layering, making sure that you have plenty of layers and hats and gloves and all those things. If you have all that and you have a winter car kit in your vehicle, winter survival type situation in the back trunk, it's a good thing to do that. So it's not that difficult. Yeah, I've been in whiteouts. I have been. Driving in whiteouts is not fun. I have actually run across a highway, when the highway, you've got cars coming this way and you're going that way. I've actually gone all the way across and didn't even know it, and it ended up in a ditch, which is really scary because luckily no other car was coming the other way. That could have been a bad deal. So you have to be really careful. You have to know what the weather is going to be and handle the weather appropriately and smart. You have to be smart in the wintertime. You cannot think that you're going to be okay. You have to protect yourself from the winter. If I don't have to drive, which is now as a retiree, I'm not going to work. I don't have to work. I volunteer, but that is something that I am not going to do if the weather is bad. You just plan. That's it. You plan. So I don't know. Those of you that are listening today, maybe you can talk a little bit about your weather situation. Let me know in the comment section what you think about what I just talked to you about. If you have any other questions about North Dakota, I plan on doing some videos when the winter does hit hard, so you can kind of see what we're up against. I wouldn't trade living anywhere else, honestly. I like North Dakota. I like being here. This is my home now. The longest I've lived anywhere, and I have no plans to leave. We do travel, we get out of the state from time to time, which is fun, but we always come back because this is home. Anyway, So glad that you came and visited our channel again. Thank you. We love our subscribers. So thank you for coming, and thank you back to our channel, and thank you for being our subscriber. If you are not subscribed, please hit that button and subscribe. We really do appreciate it. We're a new channel. We're just trying to work this out. We're going to try to put videos out every week, long videos every week. So if you want to catch us, we're going to either put it out on Thursday or Friday. Maybe, you know, a little bit of both, and you'll see us. So I guess that's it. That's all I really have. We'll see you guys. Have a good day, and I will see you in the next one, okay? Bye.